perfect place. Keto with Sammy. Keto with Sammy.
Alright guys, welcome back to my channel, Keto with Sammy. So today I am in HEB and I am actually going to be showing y'all what drinks that y'all can have on keto. There's going to be so many great options, so a lot of y'all don't struggle on knowing what to drink along y'all's journey. So I'm going to show y'all a lot of drink options. So let's go straight to the drink aisle. So coming into the first aisle, the first options I see are these Gatorade Zeros. This is a big variety pack. In the 18 pack, they are the smaller bottles and you get 3 different flavors, 0 sugar. They're so awesome for your kids as well. And then they do have bigger bottles. These are the ones you want to stay away from. These are the regular Gatorades. You want to switch to these Gatorade Zeros. These are the ones that are going to have 0 sugar. They sell these in the 8 pack, tons of flavors. They only have 1 net carb each and 0 grams of sugar. So awesome. They're great for electrolytes as well. Now moving on to the Powerades. If you like Powerade over Gatorade, they do have a 0 sugar option. These are the big bottles. They have less than 1 net carb each and total sugars is 0. So awesome. But they only do have them in the big bottle form. I did not see them in the smaller bottles. So if you just want to grab one big bottle, try them out, test some different flavors. These were the little ones, but they did not have the 0 sugar option. So now moving on to the vitamin waters, they did come out with a 0 sugar option. This right here is the lemonade flavor and they will range in carbs. This has 3 net carbs and 0 sugars. Depending on what flavor you get, their net carbs will change. This right here is the strawberry lemonade flavor. That one was a regular lemonade. This one has a strawberry flavor to it. So this one has 5 net carbs and 0 sugar. So it just depends what flavor you get. Whatever one is fine. You just have to be careful because they do put them next to like the regular vitamin waters. These right here do not say the 0 sugar on them. So just be very careful, read your labels because you don't want to grab the wrong one. Then they do have another Powerade option. These are the Powerade Ultras. This flavor right here is white cherry, which sounds so good. And then they have like a mixed berry one, but they are less than 1 net carb each with 0 sugars. So this just gives you another Powerade option. So I've seen a lot of people grab these Body Armor drinks. Now don't get me wrong, they say no sugar added. They are actually very low in sugar, which is great, but you want to look at your carbs. So when you go to the label, they only have 2 grams of sugar, which is awesome, but when you look at the total carbs, they have 18 carbs for this whole bottle. So you do want to make sure you do look at your carbs as well, because this is very hard if you're trying to stay low in your net carbs. So these Neuro sleep drinks I just found, they are supposed to help you sleep. So if you're someone that's on keto and you're very restless like I used to get, these will definitely probably help you out. You can definitely try them out. They have 0 sugars. And this is the mellow mango flavor. And then they also do have this berry flavor. The net carbs are 0 net carbs because it does have 5 carbs. And then it has erythritol 5 grams and 0 grams of sugar. So if you need help getting some rest at night, definitely give these a try. So these right here are the hint flavored waters. They are naturally infused with flavors. They have 0 carbs and 0 sugars. This right here is a strawberry kiwi flavor. And then they also have like a cherry flavor, a pineapple flavor, tons of flavors. They also have this mango one. So these are just naturally infused water. If you don't want some plain water and you just want something different, definitely give these a try. So moving on to the Bai drinks, I believe that's what they're called. These are very good. They have a blueberry, a watermelon flavor, a cherry flavor. I absolutely love cherry. And then they have like this mixed flavor. So these right here they do say 12 net carbs, but you have to subtract the erythritol. And the erythritol is 10 grams. So you subtract that and it's only 2 net carbs for the whole bottle and 1 gram of sugar, which is so awesome. I always see people grab these, so definitely give them a try. Then if you're somebody that likes Smart Water has this big bottle of flavored water and cucumber lime. So HEB has these infusions water. They have a couple different flavors. This one is a blackberry lime cucumber. They only have 2 net carbs and 2 grams of sugars, which is pretty awesome. They also have this watermelon flavor. Sounds so good. We definitely love that. Then they have this peach mint. So these are awesome if you just don't want some plain water, just to add a little bit of flavor. Okay, so these aren't really like a drink. These are for when you work out. This is a pickle juice, I guess, like shot thing. They help with muscle cramps and they also help with nighttime cramps. So if you're somebody that works out a lot and you tend to cramp up and you just need something to take away the cramps, these are going to be awesome. So they sell these in like little bottle forms like this. And then they also have them in a 4-pack that you could buy. Then they have like different brands. They have this pickle potion and then they also have this pickled flavor kind of thing. It's just like a little one if you just want to try different brands and test out which one's your favorite. So I found these flavored waters in Ready Protein Water. And this right here is the lemon ice flavor. They definitely have tons of water options that you could drink instead of plain water. This right here is a black cherry flavor. I absolutely love cherry anything. They're only on 1 net carbs each with 0 grams of sugar. So Propel is another big brand that I always see. These are electrolyte waters. They have them in grape, kiwi, strawberry. They also have a berry flavor and they come in 6-packs. So this is another great option to try out and they are made by Gatorade. So these are Nestle waters, but they do different things. This is active water. It helps with muscle function, and this is the flavor orange. Now this one runs a little bit higher net carbs. It is 4 net carbs, and they do have different flavors. They have another one. This is the lemon flavor, and it is lower in carbs. This is for Revive to help fatigue and tiredness with 0 net carbs. So these are awesome for if you're feeling tired and you just need a pick-me-up. These would do the job. And Vitamin Water does have big packs, so if these happen to be your favorite, you can definitely get the 0 sugar 12-pack in the variety flavor. And Powerade does have an electrolyte water just like Propel, so if you favor this one more, they sell it in a 6-pack, 0 sugar, so you can definitely get them in big packs. And then they also have Hint 12-pack if you enjoy those, so you can get anything in bigger packs. Then they had these caffeine water electrolytes. I had never seen these before, so these are very interesting. And if you like mineral water, this Topo Chico brand is awesome. And if you flavor them with flavored Mio drops, they taste so amazing. So they sell them in those little bottle form. And then they also have them in different kinds. They have the little ones, then they have the big bottles, and then they have glass bottles. And they also have bigger boxes that you can buy as well. Ozarka also does have a flavored water. So this is the lime flavor and they are in huge bottles. They have tons of flavors, the lime, the lemon, the berry, the orange, just different options that you can choose from. And they also have them in can form in this 8-pack. Then they also have tons of sparkling water options in so many flavors. This is a very popular brand. And they have these in the 12-packs. And then they also, H-E-B also has a 12-pack in their own flavored sparkling waters and tons of flavors as well. So the different options. And this Waterloo has some sparkling waters, black cherry, lemon lime, watermelon. Sounds so amazing. Definitely give those a try. And then H-E-B has unsweetened sparkling water too. I heard Bubbly is another awesome brand in sparkling water. They have a couple flavors here, but they only sell them in 8-packs. H-E-B does have their sparkling water options, so they have tons of flavors, but they do have sweetened and then they do have unsweetened. So they are sweetened. It says 0 sugars, but they do have a hidden sugar and it's sucralose. So you have 2 options. You have the unsweetened without it and then you have sweetened. Then they also do have them in bottle form if you just want to give one a try before buying the big pack. Then they have this Cascade Ice brand. This is the strawberry lemonade flavor and they have a couple of different options that you could choose from. But remember, these are 0 net carbs, 0 sugars, but they also have a hidden sugar, which is sucralose. So you always want to have these in moderation. But I promise you, you will still lose lots of weight drinking these. Moving on to energy drinks, Monster is a big brand, of course. So they do have the Zero Ultra energy drink with 0 sugars. And then they also have this orange flavor as well as the green one. Red Bull also does have a sugar-free energy drink, as well as this other flavor as well. It's 0 sugars. And they also do have bigger 12-packs you can buy. Moving on to the coffee drinks, this is the brand High Brew. So they have this black triple shot sugar-free coffee, and then you want to stay away from like all these vanilla ones with sugar. You're gonna move on to these little cans, as these are the nitro in the black as well. Then Starbucks does have a nitro drink as well. Stay away from the caramel and the vanilla. You want to get the nitro cold brew in black. Moving on to tea, Pure Leaf does have an unsweetened black tea, and I like to just sweeten these up with some stevia drops, as well as Gold Peak unsweetened tea. An Arizona brand does have a green tea as well, diet green tea with ginseng. Just have these in moderation. They are 1 net carb and 1 gram of sugar, but of course they do have a hidden sugar in them, so moderation. And then the Arizona also does have an unsweetened just tea. Pure Leaf also does have their unsweetened tea in bottle form, and you get a 6-pack. Y'all seen these plenty of times in my videos. These are the Lipton Diet Green Tea Mixed Berry. It's so good. They come in a 12-pack, as well as these Diet Green Tea Citrus. They're just lemon flavored. Gold Peak has a bottled form as well in unsweetened and diet. Snapple does have a diet drink as well in the peach tea, but these do have a hidden sugar. They are sweetened with aspartame. So remember guys, these are all moderation. H-E-B does have their own diet green tea citrus flavor. These come in the bottle form in a 12-pack, and they also have a couple other flavors that you will see in diet. If you want some Texas style tea, this is H-E-B's brand Unsweet Tea Texas Style. As for your teas in the bag form, you could use any kind of tea that you want. It all just depends how you sweeten it up, so make sure you use keto approved sweeteners when you want to sweeten these tea bags. Same thing goes with the Lipton tea bags. It all just depends how you sweeten them. H-E-B also does have their own form of the tea bag, so if you're somebody that drinks a lot of tea, you can definitely make like pitchers of tea and just sweeten them with some like Swerve granular sugar or pure. They also have some green tea that you could use, so they have a lot of options that you could make. But you do want to stay away from the teas in a can. This is the raspberry flavor, and they already have sugar sweetened into them, so stay away from these. Moving on to the water drops and their packets. These are the Crystal Light drops. You can definitely have these to flavor your water, but they do have hidden sugars. Remember guys, everything is moderation with stuff like this. These are probably the cleanest. These are the Mio drops. This is a sport one. You see me use these all the time. They're so good. These are the regular ones. I absolutely love these. They always have tons of flavors, as well as these. This one is the energy one, gives you some energy. These are awesome, all good. This is a Stir brand, had that one before. So good. So H-E-B has a lot of flavors as well. Then you go down to the packets. These are the H-E-B packets. Remember, moderation. If you have like a stall in your weight and you think these are holding you back because you always have them, definitely cut back on them, and that'll make a difference. So just different options you have to flavor your waters, as well as these Weiler's brand. Gatorade Zero also does have the packet form in the Glacier Freeze flavor, and the Glacier Cherry sounds so good. So you have options with those. Then these are like the little tablets that dissolve in your water. These just help with sport and exercise. They come in different flavors, and they have caffeine as well. Then H-E-B just has their own packets, as well as Propel in grape, berry, and some kiwi strawberry. Now moving on to soda, these are Zivia's. This is probably going to be the cleanest soda that you're going to get. We absolutely love these. They have grape, they have the black cherry, they have, this is the cream one, they have root beer, absolute favorite. Then they have Dr. Zivia, which is like Dr. Pepper, cherry cola. And then they also have like box form with 10 cans in each. So this is probably going to be the cleanest soda that you can get. A little bit expensive, but very worth it. Okay, so I'm just gonna tell y'all there is diet soda options. Y'all seen tons of them, but diet isn't the best. I would definitely have one every once in a while if you're trying to wing off soda. I think Zero is the best. So like Zero Cola, Zero, whatever they have, Zero is going to be your best bet over diet. And they also have club soda that you can enjoy. They have these little Sprite Zero sugar cans. My husband loves these. So they also have diet. That's what I'm talking about. You either have diet or zero. I always choose zero over the other, but it all just depends on you. Then they also have them in the bigger bottle form, as well as the regular can packs. So for this soda, they're kind of out of stock on some, but you could find any Zero soda that you want to have in moderation. They have Zero Big Red that we can never find. My husband's been wanting it. They have Zero Coca-Cola, Zero Sprite. So just any Zero soda that you can find is great. Now moving on to juices, stay away from these. It doesn't matter what they say. If they're loaded with vegetables, they are loaded with carbs and sugar. So don't get these. If you're going to want juice, then you're going to want these Diet Ocean Spray juices. They have them in cranberry as well as the cran grape. So these are a great option if you really want some juice. They only have 1 gram of sugar. And they also have them in the bigger bottle form as well. Then if you're into Olay stuff, this is some Olay water. It is the mango. They have 0 sugar, and they also have them in grape flavor. So that's a different option as well that you can have. Then these are different. I hadn't seen them before. These are some energy drinks. This is the watermelon lime flavor. And they also have a peach flavor as well if you need some energy. Just stay away from these. You don't get these confused. You want the zero sugar over the ones that are loaded with sugar. Then if they also have some almond milk on the shelf, you want to get the unsweetened kind. This is the unsweetened original. They have the unsweetened vanilla. Stay away from the ones that just say vanilla. So that's a great option. And then they also have some hemp milk unsweetened vanilla. If you are into that, they have 1 gram of net carbs. Stay away from stuff that says oats. They have lots of carbs. They also have some unsweetened macadamia milk if you're into that kind of stuff, as well as the unsweetened vanilla. Then Almond Breeze is my absolute favorite brand. They have the unsweetened vanilla, unsweetened original. They have tons of different brands that you could try out, as well as Silk unsweetened. Almond Breeze also does have an unsweetened chocolate flavor as well. Now moving on to the Kool-Aid Jammers, options for your kids. These have 0 sugars. I would choose these over these any day. So just some great options for your kiddos. Okay, so now we're going to move on to the drinks that are in the cool section, not the aisle. So I'm going to show y'all the options there as well. Now for your cold coffees, these are the sections where I usually get my Starbucks unsweetened coffee, but I guess they were out. But you can definitely get these cold brew unsweetened black coffees up here. They just have tons of different options. You want to stay away from the vanillas, the mochas, you know, all the flavored. They have this cold brew, medium, dark roast, and unsweetened that you can have for your iced coffees. And then they just have tons of different options. Black coffee in different brands. Of course, stay away from the double espressos. Stay away from the ones that say oat, like this, the almond and oat latte. And then Starbucks has a lot of like caramel macchiato that you need to stay away from. Then these are the pure leaf unsweetened, like I mentioned earlier, but they have them in the big bottle formed. Then Red Diamond is really good, the sweet tea, but they also have the unsweet tea. Red Diamond is what you want to get. These Simply Lights are really good, but they are loaded with carbs and sugar. You want to get these Minimate 0 sugar options. They have tons of flavors. They are so good. They have the regular lemonade, the mango. We tried a couple, so those are the options that you want. Then stay away from orange juice. They are loaded with carbs and sugar. Okay, so that was it for our drink aisle and our cold drinks. Now we're moving on to like the wellness section. They had drinks over here as well that I love to get. So these are my favorite. I buy these a couple of times a week. These are the super coffees. So all they do is give you energy, but they do have MCT oil in them. They have 0 sugars and they have many different flavors. This is actually a new flavor in the caramel. They also have vanilla, mocha, and then they have them in can form as well as big packs. And then they have these little espresso shots. These are Bang energy drinks. These are probably the cleanest energy drink that you're going to get. They have tons of flavors and they're so good. I used to drink them all the time, but they tend to give me a slight headache if I don't eat with them. So I have to eat with them. This one was my favorite, the black cherry vanilla. Then they have this blue raz. This one's supposed to taste like cotton candy. They have the sour head, which was my husband's favorite. Then they have the cotton candy, the peach, the purple haze, and they just have tons of other flavors. So probably the cleanest energy drink that you're going to get your hands on, as well as this pina colada one. It's so good. Then these are the Rays. These have 0 sugar. This is the Galaxy Burst flavor. I hadn't tried these before, but they sound really good. They have a strawberry colada, and can you believe they have a sour gummy worms? That one sounds so awesome. So 0 sugar, another great energy drink option. Then they have these drinks. This one is actually a keto option. It has 0 sugar and it has turmeric in it, omega-3s, electrolytes, lots of good things for you. It's a dietary supplement, so just make sure you do read your labels because they put them next to these other ones that don't say keto. So just read your labels, everybody. Don't get them confused. Then they have these Vital Proteins collagen water. Collagen is great for your skin. Now they looked kind of iffy. They didn't look very dissolved. Collagen doesn't really dissolve well in water, but you never know. They might be good if you want to give them a try. They have tons of different ones. Then these are the super creamers that I always use in my coffee. Absolutely love those. And then they had this big thing of MCT oil in the super coffee. This is a sweet and creamy, only $7.19. That is like the best deal for MCT oil because MCT oil is pretty expensive. So I definitely had to put that in my car. I grabbed it and took it home. Definitely had to get my hands on that. Then they had vanilla flavored as well. Then up here they just have like the cold options of the super coffees. Then these right here are the Premier Proteins. These are my absolute favorite meal replacement. These are not a drink to be drinking all the time. These are a meal replacement. I have them for breakfast. If I don't have breakfast, this is what I have. So they had tons of flavors as well too. Then they also have them in these 4-packs, the Premier Proteins, so you could just get those instead. Alright guys, so those were all our drink options inside HEB. I promise y'all, I probably got every single drink that you could definitely have on your keto journey. So if y'all enjoy these kinds of videos, definitely let me know. I can go inside HEB and go over any section, every section that y'all want. I can go over all the snacks that y'all can have on y'all's keto journey, all the vegetables, all the dairy, all the meats, anything that y'all like. So if you want to see these kinds of videos, definitely leave a comment down below. And if you enjoyed this haul, please give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel for awesome keto recipes and keto info, and I will see you in my next video.